2026 does not need to be a dramatic reinvention. It just needs better daily habits. Not extreme ones, not aesthetic ones for Instagram, but habits that actually make your life feel calmer, clearer, and just better. So these are 11 habits that I am focusing on this year. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Hello girlies, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited to see all of you. 11 is my lucky number, by the way. So I want to share today my 11 habits that I am taking into the new year with me, that I am focusing on, that are going to make me feel better. So first things first, move every single day. Our bodies were literally designed to move. If we are just sitting all the time, we are not feeling good, okay? We're not feeling ourselves at all. If you are in your couch era, get out. Walking, getting your daily steps in is a must. I try to do at least 10K. Right now it's actually really cold out, like minus 15 Celsius. That's like super cold. I barely go outside, and I'm trying to focus more on at-home workouts, doing Pilates, stretches, and all that kind of stuff. Aside from the 10K steps, it's a good idea to get in other activity, like doing Pilates at home, for example. 20-30 minutes is enough. Going to the gym, doing some weight training, whatever feels good to you. Just find what works and do it. Create some kind of a schedule for yourself. For example, I usually am doing weightlifting at the gym, and other days I'm doing Pilates, and I also walk a lot. Like, I'm doing a lot of walking. So it doesn't really matter what you do. It matters that you are doing something and you are doing it every day. You're being consistent with it. Do what feels good to you. You do you, girl. You can help yourself with your daily activity by taking the stairs, for example, instead of taking the elevator, or instead of driving to the supermarket, you can take a walk there. The more you move, the better you're going to feel. But remember that consistency does not mean intensity. It matters that you keep going, not that you wear yourself out. Make sure you're doing enough to progress, but not to drain yourself. When you're moving, your body feels better, your mood is better, your health is just in general better, and everything is just better when you're moving. Really, it's a lot better than sitting at home. If you're not moving, if you're sitting at home, then please just try to move. I swear, it's amazing. Next is eating in a way that is supporting my brain. Food is way more than calories and macros, and honestly, I don't even count any of that. I kind of put together in my head how much protein I'm getting in, just to make sure that I am getting enough protein. But other than that, I am literally not looking at any calories. I'm not looking at anything else. I am just focusing on what is good for my body and for my brain. Your gut is basically your second brain, and you need to take care of it. So there's something called a gut-brain axis, and what this means is abstract. The gut-brain axis consists of bidirectional communication between the central and enteric nervous system, linking emotional and cognitive centers of the brain with peripheral intestinal functions. If you didn't understand what that means, your gut is sending signals to your brain about how you feel, which means that so often it's not your brain deciding, it's your gut. So what you need is more protein, more fruits and veggies, less processed food, some fermented food, and you should be good to go. That's pretty much it. If you just stick to the basics, you should be good. Just try to listen to your body. It's always telling you the truth. Listen to what your body is telling you after you eat a specific food, like after you eat some chips, or after you eat something with a lot of sugar, for example. Just try to listen to your body and see what it's trying to tell you after that. A big one for me is reading the ingredient lists on different foods at the store. And I mean, you could be shocked. You would think that bread would be made out of just, like 4 ingredients maybe. But in reality, there's like a list this big, and you're like, what? So for me, that stops me from buying a lot of things. I read what it's made out of, and I'm just like, oh, this is terrible. And that's it. I don't buy it. If you can't find it in your kitchen, you probably shouldn't be eating it. There are so many different ways to keep a sustainable and healthy relationship with your food. And it doesn't all just come down to counting calories and, intermittent fasting and that kind of stuff. There's a lot of things that go into it. But the first thing you need to do is you need to fix your relationship with food. Food is fuel, and whatever you are putting into your body, that is what your body is running on. So whether it's running on a Diet Coke and McDonald's, or grass-fed organic meat and fresh organic veggies, That's up to you, of course. The end result, it's just like putting bad fuel into an expensive car. Quality gets worse, repairs get expensive, and in general, the lifespan gets shorter. Next, we have my favorite thing ever, and that is kundalini yoga. Kundalini helped me regulate my nervous system and my general health. It keeps me calm, it keeps me like down to earth, and it just makes me feel really good. I've been at it for maybe 5 years now, maybe a little bit longer. And I'm a certified kundalini yoga teacher, and this is something that I have decided to connect my life to, realizing that it's a part of my life that is going to be with me forever. I wake up at 5 in the morning, I drink a glass of hot water, and then I sit down and I do my practice for about an hour. It keeps me calm, clear, balanced, healthy. It regulates my nervous system. It just makes me feel really, really good. I will put a link somewhere on top of the screen to my guided kirtan kriya. It's a meditation that is no longer than 15 minutes, and it's perfect for someone that is just starting out, very beginner friendly. So I really do recommend giving it a try. And if you like it, then I have more where that came from. Kirtan kriya is a must-have for absolutely everyone. It's the perfect practice to get started with because it works with your memory, with your brain health, with your nervous system, with the things that are important for everyone. And I do have some more exclusive products which you can check out on my Stanstore link in the description below. Next habit is reducing screen time. Your doom scrolling needs to stop. You are watching other people live their lives while you are just wasting yours on watching their lives. You see what I'm talking about? Set time limits, and when your limit is over, get out. There is literally an option to set an app limit on your phone. For example, here I have Instagram set for 10 minutes every day. 10 minutes of Instagram scrolling daily. And of course, I need that Instagram scrolling for what? That Instagram time. What do I need it for? Exactly, to post something. So I'm basically not scrolling at all. Of course, you have the option to, give me another 15 minutes and you can scroll for another 15 minutes. But that's on you. Your phone can't force you to not scroll. It can only help you do what you asked it to do. So when the limit ends, you are done. Your energy and your time, they are valuable. As long as you are sitting and scrolling, you are wasting your time. You are giving it to somebody else. You are giving all of that energy to somebody else, and that time that you are giving, you are not getting that back. Never. That is gone forever. That might be harsh, I know, but someone had to tell you. The sooner your scrolling insight comes, the better, girl, trust me. And this brings us to the next habit, which is a dopamine menu. This is not like a habit, I guess, but it is something in where you have different habits, I guess. If you don't know what a dopamine menu is, basically it is a list of things that fill you up and give you energy instead of draining it like scrolling. So these are things that you can do instead of scrolling. These are things that make you feel good. For example, taking a walk, going to get a massage, painting, trying a new recipe, drawing, doing Pilates, I don't know, whatever makes you feel good. Creating content, a photo shoot, dancing, absolutely anything that makes you feel good, just put it in that list. And the next time when you have been doom scrolling and you realize that your 10 minutes that you've set on your app limitations has gone, and you open up your dopamine menu and you have a bunch of things there that are going to make you feel good, and you choose something from there and you do it. Next, we have journaling. This is actually really important for me. I just recently had an insight. I have been writing down my wins for about a year now. I started with the app somewhere in the beginning of 2025, and now I have moved on to journaling. So I'm not using the app anymore. I'm actually writing it down in a journal now. I really feel the effects of this technique because I feel a lot better about my life lately, and I understand that I am actually doing things. I had a moment where I felt like I just wasted a bunch of my time on absolutely nothing. Whereas when I started writing down my wins, I can see visually daily with my own eyes that I am actually doing things. I'm not just sitting there and hoping that something's going to change in my life. I'm actually doing something to make a change. That stupid feeling of failure goes away because you sit down and you reflect on the day and you remember that you actually did a lot of things. So whatever you did, absolutely any of your accomplishments. I know you know how to write things that you are thankful for, but if you're not familiar with wins, they are very, very different. For example, my wins start every morning with the same thing. I woke up at 5 a.m. I did my practice for an hour. I did Pilates, or I went to the gym. I took a walk or whatever. So I have a list of things that repeat in the morning and in the evening. And then I have things that are happening throughout the day that are not daily things. Like, for example, filmed my talking head for my next YouTube video, drafted 3 Instagram posts, posted 5 TikToks, you know, like that kind of thing. So you have your daily things that you are doing every single day, and you have the other things that you are not doing every single day that are like work related or friend related, relationship related, studying related to anything, any of your accomplishments. Absolutely anything that you got done in the day, that is an accomplishment. Make sure to really take the time to remember, what did I do today, and write everything down. And do it every evening, because it really does help. It really makes you feel like you are way more productive than you feel you are. So I really, really recommend this technique. If you are planning on trying this, or if you are already doing it, let me know in the comments below. I would really love to hear what you think. Now, the next thing that I would like to take into my next year is planning. And I am a huge planner. I plan a lot of things. I love writing things down. I love putting things in my calendar, tasking and all those things, all the organizational moments. I'm a freak for that kind of stuff. Planning is not supposed to burn you out or wear you out or drain you or anything like that. Planning is supposed to make your life easier and more manageable. So it's about staying consistent, but at the same time mindful and flexible. I've tried a bunch of different things: agendas, planners, apps, to-do lists, all the things. I've tried a bunch of different things, and my personal favorite is Google Calendar and Google Tasks. They work together, they merge together, they sync automatically through all of your devices that you have it on. It's absolutely free of charge, it's super comfortable, it's very intuitive, it's absolutely understandable, and it changed my life. I tried so many different things before, but this is what I decided to stop on. Sunday in the evening, I sit down and I write down a reflection on what I got done the last week, whether I didn't manage something, and what I can change to make my next week better. I write that down in my reflection, and then based on all of that, I, on the next page, write down the things that I would like to get done for the next week. So once I have that list of the things that I want to get done in the next week, I open up my Google Calendar and I start time blocking everything in there. I try to make it so that I am doing the majority of the work within the first 3-4 days of the week, so that I am working hard for a few days, and then I have like 3 or 4 days where I am super flexible. I can do whatever I want. I can work if I want to. I can relax if I want to. I can hang out with my friends if I want to. I can do absolutely whatever I want. I'm super flexible in these days. And on the first 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I am working hard and getting the majority of my things done. So you work hard and then you play harder. And the next thing that I'm taking with me into the next year is upgrading my wellness and beauty habits. So there's a lot of wellness and beauty habits. We can make a whole separate video on this. But in general, if we're taking wellness and beauty habits, kick what you don't need and keep what actually works. You don't need a 25-step routine. You need a few simple steps that are going to be working specifically on what you want, on what you need, and you just stay consistent with them, and that's it. I realized at one point in 2025 that my wellness beauty routines are not relevant to what I need right now. So I fully upgraded absolutely everything. What I'm doing right now with my hair, with my face, with my eating habits, with absolutely everything is the complete opposite of what I was ever doing before. And we're gonna see how that works out for me, but so far, I'm liking it. I realized that a lot of my imperfections, I was trying to just hide them instead of actually doing something with them. I know what I don't like about myself. You know what you don't like about yourself. And it's okay that we don't. It's absolutely normal. We're all human beings and we can not like something about ourselves. But we also, instead of just trying to hide it, we can try to fix it. So ask yourself, what do I not like about myself, and what can I do at home daily, consistently, to fix it? For example, adding a 10-minute dry brushing session, or doing gua sha at home, or lymphatic drainage massage, 5 minutes of face yoga, scalp massage, 10-minute workout for good posture, not eating processed food or sugar. There's just a bunch of small little habits that you can do daily, consistently at home. You don't need to go to a cosmetologist. You don't need all the things. You just need daily habits that are supporting you and your body and your general well-being. Small habits compound massively, and in no time you'll see how much better you feel about yourself. Next, we have the 2-minute rule. This one changed my productivity and my stress levels. If something takes under 2 minutes, do it immediately. Reply to the message, make the bed, book the appointment, order the food. It prevents that huge, overwhelming to-do list that you are never going to get done. You avoid for weeks, and then you sit down and you don't even know where to start, and you're just like, oh my god, I have so much to do. And then you feel anxious because there's so many things, and you end up, again, not doing them. But just to avoid that situation where you're sitting like this just do it immediately. Just try to put that into your life. For me, it takes so much off of my plate. So honestly, I really recommend it. These small actions equal your mental peace. Your brain should be working for you, not against you. Then we have psychology and mindset. Work with your beliefs, work with your limiting beliefs, find them and get rid of them. Notice what you think, how you react, why certain things trigger you. Do self-digging and get to the bottom of yourself. Change limiting beliefs into supporting ones. Now, this might be a wake-up call, but only 10% of your life is what happens to you, and 90% of your life is your reaction to it. You choose your reaction. You choose who you are and where you are and who you are with. You are the boss of your life. That is the only way, and there's always another option. And next is putting myself first. This is a very, very big one for me because I had a very, very hard time with this one my entire life. I would always be doing something for someone else and not thinking about myself. I was putting other people first, and I actually know where this comes from. This came from my mom because my mom is like that. And I realized how important it is to put yourself first. Because when you are putting yourself first, that is when you're feeling the best. If you don't support yourself, who else is going to support you? You have to support yourself. Support yourself first, and then what you have from your own support, you can use to support others. But first you support yourself because you can feel that you need it. So why are you giving it to someone else? You need to support yourself, protect your boundaries, care for yourself, love yourself. Because at the end of the day, the ones that choose themselves are the ones that win. So become obsessed with yourself, but in a healthy way. This year, I am choosing myself first, and everything else benefits from that. So you don't need to change your entire life. You just need a few daily habits that are working for you, not against you, that you can be consistent with, that you can do daily, that you love, and that you understand what you are doing for. And let these little habits compound and change into the person that you want to be. So 2026 can be your best year yet, not because of luck, but because of your daily choices. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below which habits you are stealing from me. And don't forget to like and subscribe to support your girl, and I will see you next Friday. Bye.